Hi, I'm Stylist Lee. Some of you may know me as your friend, your family member, your homegirl who does hair. But for the most of you, you know me as your celebrity hairstylist who keeps it real. And with over 11 years of experience, your girl has found herself in a pickle or two, where I had to keep it real. And oftentimes I ask myself, am I wrong? Welcome back, you guys, of another episode of Am I Wrong? And as you guys have read the title, I had to cut my girl off. I had to cut a client completely off. And this is an episode of Am I Wrong? And within this episode, I allow you, the viewers, to weigh in on the decision I made on my customer service on how I handled a particular client or situation. And you guys can comment below. You can let me know, was I wrong for what I did? Or did I handle it right and give your girl a thumbs up? I don't know. So this is my opportunity to open up my diary to you, share my life experiences within the salon, and you guys tell me. This particular individual was technically my friend, okay? At least I thought was my friend. So we were friends for over 7 years. She basically got to see me glow up within the industry, and my clientele has grown since then, and I have a lot of people that I have to service. So okay, so originally, let me give you the backstory, because for you to really weigh in on if I was wrong or not, you got to know the full story. You can't really judge something without knowing the full story. So we were friends. In the beginning of me doing hair, I would do hair in my home. So when I would do hair in my home, I still had a regular job that I worked 10 hours. So a lot of times, my co-workers, they would come to my house and they would get their hair done. Some co-workers, some friends, you know, people that I met along the way in my journey, and they would come to my house 10 o'clock at night and receive their hair service. This particular individual, who I will not name, but they know who they are, would come to get their hair done after work. Now, I will say this, they would bring their own rollers. I'm not sure, they might have brought their own shampoo and conditioner, and I would just be like the labor, and I would provide the hair dryer and so forth and so forth. So they would come, and I never got paid. I didn't get tipped. I never got paid. So I would work a 10-hour shift, and I would do her hair for free, along with other people who were paying me that would also come after work. They would pay me, but this individual would not pay me. So I was talking to one of my besties, and I kind of expressed to her about it. I was like, yo, like, such and such don't be paying me something. Like, I'm working real hard out here in these streets. I know your girl don't have a clientele yet, and I didn't have a shop at that time. So I was like, okay. She was like, well, I be paying you. She should pay you. And I was like, you're right. She should pay me. So I had to do a sit down talk. I was like, yo, girl, look, I know we cool and we be kicking it, but your girl, my bestie, pays me. And I said, I think it's best. I said, you're not my bestie, and I think it's best that you pay me too. So she was like, oh, I didn't know. She was like, well, how much would you like me to pay you? So at the time, I was like, well, I think you should pay me like $20, $25. And she was like, oh, okay, cool, not a problem, blah, 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 blah. So we're gonna fast forward 7 years later. Fast forward 7 years later. Now I am in my own salon studio. I have a established clientele of over 200 clients, and your girl is booming. Like, it was to the point where I couldn't take new clients for like a year to a year and a half. Just to give you an idea on the traffic of people that I was servicing. So within that traffic of people, she also was one of those individuals who was scheduling appointments too as well, along with the other clientele, because I try not to show favoritism in the shop. So like, I like to keep my business and my personal. Regardless if you've been knowing me, or regardless if we are, regardless if you're my client or whatever the case may be. However, so one particular day, she decided to have a sit down talk with me. So at this time, I had kind of was like on the verge of wrapping it up. She was my last appointment for the day. And she asks me a question. She was like, hey Lee, can I talk to you for a second? And I was like, sure. What's going on with you, you know? Cause you know, everybody always asks me, can they talk to me? Cause I am a secret counselor too. So I'm always advising and helping people, you know, with life situations. So I was like, yeah, girl, I said, what's going on? You know, you can talk to me. And, Lord and behold, I didn't know what the hell was about to come out this girl mouth. And I kind of wish I would have never told her she could say anything. I should have just said, girl, no, you can't talk to me. Just be quiet. Because I cannot tell the future. Her mouth opened up anyway. So she was like, girl, so I ran into a mutual friend of ours, which is really her friend. It ain't my friend. But she's like, I ran into a mutual friend of ours, and we were just talking and stuff and kicking it. And I was like, oh, wow, how is such and such doing? She was like, oh, she's doing fine. She's doing good, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. She was like, so we were talking about you. And I was like, what are you talking about me? I was like, I don't know what y'all was talking about me for, because I don't be doing nothing. So she was like, yeah. She was like, oh, do you still go to Stylist Lee or whatever? And she was like, oh yeah, girl, I still go out to get my hair done. And I said, oh, okay. And she was like, she still charge you? She was like, yeah, she still charges me. And she was like, I thought y'all was supposed to be friends or something. And she was like, yeah, I thought we were supposed to be friends. And she was like, don't sound like y'all friends to me. So she done planted this seed of poisonous in my girl's head, and she brought that shit back to me. And what's funny about this, she's been friends with me for over 7 years, and you would think within 7 years you know my personality and you know what I will not and will tolerate. When she said it, she should have known that my outcome was not going to be nice. I was like, you set yourself up for failure. And when I get mad, I hate getting mad, but when I do get mad, I'm liable to cut you with my words. Like anything is liable to come out of my mouth. And I put it like this, every person I've gotten to an argument with has cried. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. They cried because I just don't care. It's a lethal. You can call my tongue the lethal weapon. At this point, we're gonna go back into the shop because that was just the backstory that she was telling me. And so she was like, yeah, Lee, how you feel about that? So as she's asking me, I'm literally have a heat tool in my hand. So I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, so how am I supposed to feel about that? She was like, you know, why? So she turns around in her chair and she looks me dead in my eye. The bravery is real. I commend her for that. So she looks at me and she looks in my face and she said, why do I still pay you to get my hair done? I said, girl, you tried it. So immediately I goes off. I said, are you serious? I said, you did not just bring that crap up in here to me. Let's just be real. I didn't say crap, but before YouTube purposes, I won't say the real profanity words that I said that day. I'm gonna try to keep it as low as possible so y'all little virgin ears won't get popped. But I said, girl, you done tried it. I said, don't you ever come up in here with that talking about some, oh, I need to do your hair for free. I said, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. When you walk your behind up in this shop and these lights come on, I said, that's $1. I said, when you sit in this chair, that's another $1. I said, when I squirt them shampoo out the shampoo bowl, I said, that's 50 cents. That conditioner, $1. I said, when you turn that dryer on and sit under there and let it process, that's $1.50. I said, my lower back hurting, that's $10. I said, my swollen feet, that's another $5. I said, and you have the nerve to ask me what the heck I charge you for? I said, not only am I freaking charging you, I said, but I don't even charge you full price. I said, how about I change that half price to full price, and how you like that? So immediately she tells me, oh, calm down, calm down. I was just asking. You know what, you got a point. I wasn't trying to offend. You wasn't trying to offend? Girl. You did it. I said, girl, you did it. You offended me and I am upset. I am furious. So I said, you want to know another thing? I said, my bestie comes up in here. I said, she's the only one who can come in here and name her price. And you know what she does? The bestie. She pays me over the price I ask. We're at the door, at my shop, fighting at the door because I'm trying to hand her her money. I'm like, girl, no, that's too much. Girl, no, you better pay it. No, that's too much. No. She said, girl, that's it. And she literally runs. Track running. That's the type of friendship we have. And I said, then you have the audacity to come in here that's not my bestie and tell me, oh, well, I've been here from the beginning. I shouldn't have to pay you. I've seen you glow up, so you say, and I shouldn't have to pay you for your services. So, my definition of a friend, and you guys can tell me am I wrong or not, but my definition of a friend is someone who supports your business when nobody else will. Someone who will support you, not necessarily when you're wrong, a friend that will tell you when you're wrong and still have your back to pick you up. That's a friend to me. Okay, when the business grows and it gets better, that's not your opportunity to take from that business. You should want to support that business even more just because you were there from the beginning. You saw the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be like, hey, man, my girl doing it. Like, supporting the business should be like a fun thing in a sense. Like, you be like, you know what, man, I'm so proud of this girl. She is doing her thing. Let me give her that. You know what I'm saying? But to tell me, this is what I said too. I was like, I said, so when did we get on the level where I had to pay for your friendship? Because I didn't know, because she made it as if we've been friends for 7 years and why am I paying you? And I'm like, oh, okay. For a person who doesn't call me often, treat me out to eat, or you're always busy on the weekend when I want to go hang with you, but you always have time to make it in here every 2 weeks to get your hair done, and on top of that I am supposed to gift you for coming in? To make my chair look filled? Like, no, I don't need decoration. I can go to the party center if I want a decoration up in my shop. I don't need a actual human decoration. No, I don't stand on my feet for fun. Unfortunately, it's not fun. You know, my feet swell up all the time. My lower back hurts all the time. And I have to, guess what? I have to pay a massage person to work that muscle out, okay? That massage person does not do it for free. You know what I'm saying? What if I look like telling you, yeah, girl, massage lady, so my girl, a 7 years girl, so I don't charge her. My back hurt. Since I don't charge her, you don't need to charge me, and you can work that muscle out for me for free. How about that? Can we do that? The lady gonna look at me crazy. She gonna say, I don't give a damn. I need to pay for my bills because stuff costs money. So I just feel like it was just rude. It was so effing rude. And till this day, I am still appalled. I'm just like, wow. But all in all, that's today's story time. And this is the opportunity for you, my Makeover Squaddies, to tell me, was I wrong for how I handled that situation? Do you feel like I should, as a friend, do it for free? Is that my duty as a friend? Do you feel a friend does everything for free, whether that be business or lend an ear and whatever else things that friends are supposed to do. Also, for my professionals, how would you have handled that situation? Have you had somebody test you before and ask you to do something for free like that? And what did you do? Did you handle it like I did? Or was you a little bit more nice and said, no girl, I ain't gonna do that? Unfortunately, it caught your girl off guard and I went in. I went crazy. Maybe I didn't have to go too far. Maybe I didn't go far enough, but you guys let me know. So be sure to comment below. Be sure to rate and share this video and start the discussion now. Start it now at the bottom. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I am really curious. Like, I want to know what the world thinks, you know what I'm saying? Because it's funny, like I have friends of all. I have biochemist friends, I have pharmacy friends, I have accountant friends, and not once have I ever asked them to write me a prescription. Not once have I ever asked them, hey, can you do my taxes for free? Not once. And I just feel like it's our job to support one another in that community. So I don't know, let me know. Like, let me know. What should I have done? Was I wrong? I don't know. Well, until next time, for the next Am I Wrong, be sure to catch the next one next week. As I told you, I'm going to be posting one Am I Wrong every week. Just be on the lookout, but I will post them every week. And in this season, there will be 6 episodes within season 1. So next week, we'll see what was I wrong about. So have a good one. Hey, I know you guys aren't leaving. Next time on Am I Wrong, be sure to catch My Client Stole From Me. Now y'all know that's a damn shame. Come back on August 25th, 2018 at 8 a.m. Pacific Time.
Young, yeah, God, bangers, bitch.